Park Amusement Park is bustling every summer, but 25 years ago, during some tough economic times, the park was almost torn down. KTV's Ellen Ide has more from Arnolds Park on the 25th anniversary of Save the Park.
I can't imagine what Okoboji would look like without Arnolds Park being here at some level.
The centerpiece of the Iowa Great Lakes was nearly torn down and turned into condos 25 years ago when Arnolds Park was sold to a developer. Knowing the historic and economic value of the park, the community quickly jumped into action. Donations rolled in from all 50 states and even a few countries.
So in a matter of 6 weeks, the community came together and raised over $5.5 million was the price tag, but they raised over and above that.
The grand total, $7.25 million, allowed them to buy the park back and begin rebuilding what Arnolds Park Amusement Park is today.
Out of that fund, we created this green space that we call Preservation Plaza out here, put into a conservation easement with the Iowa Natural Heritage Foundation. It was really a gift from the Andrea Wake Carleton Family Foundation that paved the way for Preservation Plaza to be a spot where the community can always have a place to gather. So this will always be green, it will never be developed, it will always be free for people able to come enjoy the great views, be able to have picnics on, and then part of that is obviously our concert series that continues to grow and still be free on Saturday nights for everyone to come together.
Arnolds Park has come a long way in the past 25 years, but they have not forgotten the local heroes who made all of the progress possible. Those volunteers will be honored Saturday night in a presentation during the free Live at the Lake concert.
It's a heroic effort by the community. It's an amazing story. It should be made into a movie someday, but we want to commemorate it on this 25th anniversary year.
In Arnolds Park, Iowa, Ellen Ide, KTIV News 4.
If you'd like to attend that presentation, it takes place this Saturday at Preservation Plaza during the Live at the Lakes concert series.